Hey, what's up, y'all? Silent Alonzo here. I just want to talk about some Dogelon Mars, but before I do, I want to ask you to like, subscribe, and share so we can get this everywhere. Remember, every time you retweet, it increases our reach, so I thank you in advance. And if you've watched a few of my videos and you enjoy them, go ahead and sign up for notifications, and you can join the channel if you want to. Thanks. Look, check this out, guys. We have had some tremendous action. It has been an exciting couple days. I mean, we outdid any of my expectations for that short moment. It's just, if you go look at the chart, it's just crazy. In that lies opportunity, man. But let's focus on what updates I can give you. Now, we do know that crypto.com has lifted some of the restriction that it had on it. You can actually, it looks like you can spend up to like $24,000, something like that, and make and buy Elon. So that's going to allow bigger players to get in. People that have been on the sidelines that didn't really like the small limit that they had before. I know I didn't like it. When I went to go make a purchase, it was just frustrating that you couldn't get as much as you wanted, right? But now, I mean, that's a pretty big range. I don't have $25,000 to just put in an investment, but there are people that do. So we have to take into account why that limit was there in the first place. And the reason that they stated was basically to prevent the volatility, right? And now that it's lifted, we can all expect volatility. And if you look at the chart just in the past day, you can see that we've reached for the stars and then it's dumped down into other levels. It even gave us back the zero and then it eats the zero again. So I want you to pay attention to that because there is opportunity to still get it lower. And I've talked about the Hail Mary order. Yesterday, I was considering adding more to my position or opening a new position, right? Adding to my bags. And I was like, well, let me try to see if I could catch this volatility on the lower end. And I didn't set an order, right? I didn't set an order. And keep in mind, I don't go through crypto.com. I prefer KuCoin, right? When I'm buying Elon. And I didn't set the order, but then I went and looked at it this morning and it did touch it. There was a flash wick that touched, under 1,000. So keep that in mind if you're really trying to get, throw a Hail Mary order out there and get this at a, at the lower end of the chart, right? But just keep in mind that still, even with that attempt, we're seeing it reach upward. So we don't want to miss the opportunity to get in if you've been sitting on the sidelines. So maybe 50% of your position can be, to buy directly, maybe at market or a little bit lower than market, or, take the other half and wait for a lower position. But definitely, I would consider getting in. And this isn't financial advice by any means. This is just a strategy that I use, and I'm telling you about it. Also, what do we have? Okay, there we haven't heard from the official Dogelon Mars. Now, this is a lot of action for me, right? Like, I think that Dogelon Mars Twitter account should make some type of post or statement, and we may see that fairly soon. But I believe that their focus right now is the NFTs, right? And if you go to the Dogelon Warriors, they have a Discord set up, and they want people to, I guess, cast votes, right? And I really haven't had the time to sit down and do it myself, but they're trying to get a certain amount. So if you haven't done that yet, look into it because it's a community goal at this point, right? But as soon as I can sit down, I'm gonna check it out myself and see if I can get a seat at the table, right? Because we do have that Dogelon Dow coming up. Um, so that's the main focus of the Dogelon Mars Twitter. That's their last tweet that we follow Dogelon Martian NFTs, and we do have this Discord set up, right? So, what else can I tell you? Basically, that volatility there is an opportunity. and we should expect it. We should see that up and down, but gradually push upward. The market looks good, and I'm just super excited of what the next move is. The fact that Crypto.com has lifted their restrictions, their buying restrictions, to me, all right, this is all speculation. Um, that something big is to come, right? They need to have bigger fluctuations. They need more people to buy in and and sell and do all of this stuff. But they lifted it at this specific moment. There has to be a reason for it, right? So maybe there is something major on the way. And that's why we haven't heard from Dogelon Mars yet. I mean, the NFTs and the DAO is major enough, but Crypto.com lifting that, it just leads me to believe that there is a major move about to take place, and I'm glad that I bought in as much as I have. And I'm even, like I said, I'm even considering buying more at these levels because, man, we're not that far from that all-time high. I mean, I don't think that it's going to be that difficult to blow past that, especially as this utility is starting to come up, and especially with the limits that have been taken off. So if you ain't got no Dogelon Mars, get you some. Y'all have a good day.